Another type of service records are deck logs. So this is for Navy veterans, of course, and it's what it sounds like. It's a log of everything that happened on the ship every day or as long as the ship has been active. Deck logs are not included in your personnel records, but they are military records, and they can be used to show locations of the ship that you were assigned to. That's very important when it comes to the Blue Water Navy, as we know. So it can show that you were within the 12-mile limit to be considered exposed to Agent Orange. It can also show things like stressors, like storms, deaths, or injuries. So, for example, I've worked with a veteran before who was in a horrible hurricane on a ship. Typhoon, I think it was, because it was in the Pacific. It was just a horrible storm. It seemed like people were going to die. It was terrifying, but that's not in his actual service records. However, if you go to the deck logs, you can see that there was, in fact, a storm during the time that the veteran was on the ship. It lines up with what he was saying, and that can go to prove a stressor. Similarly, if someone on your ship was seriously injured or even killed, that shows up in the deck logs. It's a record of everything that happened on the ship. These records are kept with the National Archives and Records Administration. VA has been working on digitizing these records. Some deck logs are going to be available, some are not. The farther back, the more likely you are to have deck logs available. For example, they're not releasing deck logs from ships that are active right now. I'm sure that's some sort of security issue. But if you're looking back to the Vietnam era, maybe even back to the 1980s, they should be available for you